Annie, Gabby, Josie, and Garrett are meeting up to discuss their company. They will combat conflict management and the epidemic that is groupthink. These are their stories. Conflict is a healthy way for teams to communicate different ideas and come to conclusions and should not be avoided. However, healthy conflict is not contention. Good conflict includes addressing issues when they arise and bringing up opposing ideas for discussion. However, it is very important to focus on the solution and not make these essential discussions personal attacks. Watch as this team addresses conflict.
All right, thank you so much for coming to this meeting today. So first item on our agenda is the quarterly progress report results. So as you guys know, we're working towards meeting this team goal of 15% increase in our clientele with 100% punctuality regarding our report due dates. So Gary, did we meet the goal for this quarter in increasing our client numbers?
Yeah, we did. We added 5 new companies
Wow.
as clients, which is the 15% goal that we did set. However, I do believe if we shifted our marketing advertisement, put them other places, I think that we could increase it even more. I think we can do a lot there.
I don't think we need to make any changes. We have really good strategies, and we're really good at them.
I mean, like,
I think we should just move to the next goal. Team, did we meet our goal for 100% punctuality regarding the reports?
here, Annie, I mean, come on. I know we're at the beginning stages of expanding our business, but I really think that I have some ideas to be able to expand that, which are going to actually increase our clients, and we're also going to increase profitability by just shifting our marketing a little bit. I really think it's something worth talking about, at least seeing what we can do there.
Oh, Garrett, I forgot you're part of the marketing team. As if you know, no changes need to be made.
Did we get our reports turned in this quarter, you guys?
We did not. Gabby took a personal day this week, and so she wasn't able to get it. She forgot.
Which is just ridiculous, because I took a personal day, but I still got my work done.
Josie, do you even write your own reports? You have 12 people underneath you to delegate to. If I had people doing my work for me, I'll get done on time. But it's just me, so I have to do it myself.
I just think we all need to calm down a little bit because we can't get through this if we're all fighting.
As you can see, there was very little conflict management in this scene. Annie seemed to be avoiding any type of conflict by changing the subject or ignoring it completely. However, conflict is necessary within teams, so as long as it is constructive. When Garrett tried to suggest some changes, there was no space made for him to defend his idea by Josie, who was very against the suggestion. It is important for ideas to be suggested in a safe and comfortable environment. This doesn't mean all members of the team have to agree with the idea, but there is a time and a place for opposing views. According to Harvard Managed Mentor, active listening and allowing each person the opportunity to speak will help points be clearly made. It's important to manage stress, remain calm, control emotions and behavior, and be aware of others while respecting differences. Let's rewatch and see how patience, acknowledgement of issues, mutual respect, and control of emotions can lead to a healthy conflict resolution.
All right, thank you guys for coming to the meeting today. So the first item on our agenda, today is the quarterly progress results. So as you guys know, we're all working towards meeting this team goal of 15% increase in the clientele and then 100% punctuality regarding our report due dates. So Garrett, did we meet our goal this quarter for increasing our client numbers?
Yes, we actually did. We added 5 new companies as
That's
clients,
fantastic.
Which does hit our 15% growth proposal that we wanted to hit our goals. But I do have some things that we could change to increase next quarter, specifically regarding our marketing team. If we were to kind of shift the focus of our funds somewhere else, it could potentially get us even higher jump in our progression.
Interesting.
That's an interesting idea. Will you submit a proposal and let me read it so I can understand what you're saying better?
Yeah, of course, I can do that.
Wonderful. So Garrett, since we're meeting our current goal for clientele increase, it would be a bit of a risk to switch target groups. So the method that we're using right now is actually working really well. So I'd like to discuss this further.
Yeah, and I know that we're in the beginning stages of expanding our business. I definitely realize that, but I do feel that shifting the marketing tactics would increase our clientele and also our profitability. We'll make more money if we do that, which would also allow us to expand a lot faster.
Okay. Well, I'll look for your proposal this coming Thursday, so just be ready to present your idea by next week.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next item. So were you all able to turn in reports this quarter on time?
So I wasn't able to finish one of my reports. I think I was the only one though.
Okay, is there anything that we can do to ensure that all reports are turned in on time?
Actually, yes, I wanted to bring this up. With all the new developments, I'm having a really hard time managing the operations team. And so if we could get an assistant, I think that'd be really beneficial. We might be able to progress a lot faster through the menial stuff like reports.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a great idea, so thanks for bringing that to my attention. I will put you in charge of James's training, and I think that should cover it. So are there any other concerns or questions that you guys have, or problems that you guys have come across this quarter? Now's a great time to bring them up for discussion. This is a great group you've got here.
As you can see, this time there was a lot more success with the team discussion. There was no hostility, and Garrett was able to share his ideas without being threatened. Everyone had a chance to express their views, and the idea was tabled for further discussion. In this second scene, we see the cause of Gabby's failure to turn in a report. Gabby was able to bring up an issue she was having, and Annie helped resolve it. There were no personal accusations. Their conflict in this scene was not avoided, but discussed openly and respectfully. In our next scenario, we are going to look at groupthink.
All right, so Garrett, can you run through the financial report with us?
Yeah, I got some copies here.
Thank you.
So here you go.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. So what we have on our agenda today basically is we have $400,000 that we have to spend in December, and what we want to spend it on, obviously, what this budget's for, is for advertising. But I don't really know how we should best utilize that money, and so that's how come we're here today. Obviously, to talk about this, we need to figure out exactly what ads we want to buy, where we want to locate those funds. And so, how about we just brainstorm some ideas. All right, perfect. So what did you guys come up with? What are we thinking that we want to spend this money on for December?
I think that we should allocate all our funds to primetime TV commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Groupthink is a dangerous thing. The definition, according to Harvard Managed Mentor, is when the group is unwilling to consider alternate ideas, the lack of critical thinking, or overriding impulse for team agreement and unity. Your group is at its strongest when you can collaborate and exchange ideas. Now let's see how a scenario could have been better without groupthink.
All right, so Garrett, can you run through the financial reports with us, please?
Yeah, I got them. I got some right here for you guys to look at. Here's a copy of
Thank you.
our budget for December. As you guys can see on the reports there, we have a budget for December of $400,000. And what we needed to kind of figure out what we're doing is figuring out what we're going to spend that on as far as advertisement to get our name out there and kind of get ourselves to be boosted. And so that's exactly what I need your help with. So let's go ahead and just basically brainstorm. So did everybody get something written down and ready to share with us here? Any ideas?
I think we should spend all of our funds making primetime TV commercials.
Okay.
I think we should spend the money in business magazines. I think that if we focus our money into business magazines, we will hit our target audience more directly.
Okay.
I think that's a good route, but I think that we would reach a broader audience and increase our sales if we did commercial ads on TV.
You can see that.
I think you both have valid points, but what if we put 75% of our funds for December in magazines, and then 25% of our funds would go towards TV ads, so that way we would reach a broader audience.
As you can see, when a group communicates and individuals share their thoughts, their plan improves. According to a study done by Riccobono Brucciolari, the negative effects of groupthink can be combated when every person in the team feels that they have some control over the project. As you can see, the leader of the group, Annie, took both of the ideas being discussed and implemented them into the plan. Both Gabby and Josie contributed and had some control over the plan. And these were their stories.